Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. In this one, I'm going to be doing a best class setup for the SCAR-17 assault rifle here in Modern Warfare. So of course guys, welcome back to a brand new Modern Warfare best class setup video here on the channel. And if you guys didn't already know, with the recent update 1.13 in MW, the SCAR assault rifle got a pretty hefty buff. So that's how come I wanted to check it out in today's video. And also, interestingly enough, I did manage to get 104 kills with this exact same class setup just the other day. And overall, I really have been enjoying using this particular class setup, as well as using the SCAR, because if you guys didn't already know, the SCAR is one of my favorite assault rifles in this game. It's very consistent, powerful, and because of all those reasons, that's how come I want to do a best class setup on it. And of course guys, as you can see over here, this is the class setup. Now doing a brief rundown. For my primary weapon, I will be using the standard variation of the SCAR, as well as for my secondary, I will be using the Desert Eagle. My perk setup is going to be EOD, Hardline, and Battle Hardened. My lethal is going to be C4, as well as my tactical, it's going to be Stim Shot. So with that said, now let's talk about the attachments that I will be running on my SCAR. For my first one, I will be using the Forged Tac 17.2 inch LB barrel, which is going to be increasing the damage range, bullet velocity, as well as recoil control. Our second one is going to be the F-Tac collapsible stock, which is going to be increasing the movement speed, as well as the aim down sight speed. And then moving over to our third one, we will be using the Stippled Grip Tape. Our fourth one is going to be the 30 round magazine, which is going to be bumping up the SCAR from having a 20 round magazine to a 30 round, which is very significant when you're using this assault rifle. And of course, for our final one, we will be using the classic Merc foregrip. Also guys, if you go on to enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like on it down below, as well as subscribe for more Modern Warfare content. So yeah, now that I got the intro out of the way, I will see you when I join up into my first game. And alright guys, as you can see, of course, we are going to be joining up into our first game, and this time, we will be playing a standard match of ground war here in Divorce District. So with all that said, let's see exactly how well we can do in this game. Now that's the thing. For this one, of course, I am going to be starting off by playing ground war, because I was thinking I might play the shoot the shit mosh pit or something like that. However, you know what, since we're going to be using the SCAR, which is very effective at those medium to longer ranges, I thought, you know what, let's just start off in ground war and see exactly how well we'll do. And then maybe a little bit later in this video, I'll play shipment or shoot house or something along those lines. Alright, we were doing pretty well over there, able to get 2 kills. Now, unfortunately, we're not able to take out everyone on that roof. However, it's really not too big of a deal. Who knows, maybe we can get another helicopter and go back up there at one point. Alright, took out the paratrooper. And looks like they're all gonna be in this stairwell over here. Now, I'm tempted to go up and just simply get the kills. However, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be at least one claymore. And alright guys, as you can see, of course, we are going to be joining up into our second game, and this time, we will be playing another game of ground war here on Divorce District. So with all that said, let's see exactly how well we can do in this game. Alright, looks like there's a little bit of a roadblock over here. Not gonna lie, that was a pretty cool kill. Alright, let's just get back in this SUV. Which, interestingly enough, with the brand new 1.13 update, the SUVs got a color change, where now, as you can see, they're a pretty nice blue color. I mean, I know it's a very subtle change, but I think it's pretty cool. And that person looked a little bit confused. Oh, and there's a tank. I just gotta get right out of there. And we took him out with a headshot. Let's call him this UAV. And yeah, guys, if you'd like to, feel free to comment down below what are your thoughts on the brand new 1.13 update here in Modern Warfare, because update 1.13 was quite the significant update, especially considering Season 2 got delayed, because my assumption, and that Season 2 was of course going to be releasing originally on February 3rd, and that got pushed back to February 11th. However, to compensate for Season 2 being pushed back, Infinity Ward added in some new content at the end of Season 1, so that way the game won't be completely dry before Season 2. And to be completely honest, that's exactly what update 1.13 did. And overall, I think that update 1.13 was quite the solid update, especially because we got a brand new DLC weapon, which was the crossbow, which notably is 100% free, which let me just say, overall Infinity Ward did a fantastic job with the DLC weapon system in this game, and the crossbow is no different. Of course, all you need to do was get 5 kills with a marksman rifle with a reflex sight equipped in 25 separate games, and then you will be unlocking the crossbow for 100% free. Which let me just say, that was extremely nice. And it's also really cool that they did that for the crossbow, which is easily one of the most unique weapons in any Call of Duty game. And that's just simply one aspect of the new update. We did end up getting a little bit of weapon tuning, where certain weapons such as the RAM-7, as well as of course the SCAR-17, got buffed, which is quite interesting in my opinion. Especially the SCAR-17 buff, which in my opinion is fantastic because the SCAR is one of my favorite assault rifles in this game. And don't get me wrong, the SCAR is a really good assault rifle in this game. However, simply put, it's just not as viable as other assault rifles in the game, such as the AK-47, as well as especially the M4A1 carbine. And you know what? I'm just gonna take their truck and get right out of here. And surprisingly, they're not using any other tanks or APCs. That's kind of odd, however, I'm not complaining. But it looks like they're all trying to get C. Let's call on this UAV. Wow, we might actually defcon them. And alright, here comes the nuke. And alright guys, as you can see, of course, we are going to be joining up into our third game, and this time, we will be playing a standard match of Ground War here on Port of Verdun. So with all that said, let's see exactly how well we can do in this game. Now, I think the plan for today's video, and that is I will be playing this game of Ground War. However, after this game, I am going to be switching up and playing a little bit of Shoot the Ship. So yeah, let's see exactly how well we can do. And also, we have to make sure to refill our ammunition. Alright, took him out. Now I'm going to be completely honest here, I haven't really played too much of Port of Verdun, so I'm not too familiar with the map, so I don't really know a lot of the rush routes and everything, and generally where people tend to go. However, hopefully this UAV will help that a little bit.
Copy. Jaguar's personal radar.
I think there's another person around over here. All right. Not gonna lie, that was kind of ridiculous because I turned the corner and everyone was just there. Oh my goodness. And it looks like they weren't too happy about that, so they all came back. But we were able to get some pretty nice kills, so overall it wasn't a complete bad thing. Alright, we absolutely sniped that person. Now that right there is the reason why I really enjoy using the SCAR in this game, and that's just because the damage on the weapon is absolutely phenomenal. It's up there with the AK-47, the Odin, and even the FAL, which is a semi-automatic assault rifle. And the iron sights are extremely clear, it has very low recoil. And heck, even the limited recoil that it does have is very controllable, especially if you have the right attachments on. But the main two problems with the SCAR, and that's one, its ammunition, as well as the second is its mobility. If you guys didn't already know, the base variant of the SCAR only has 20 rounds of ammunition per magazine, which is extremely low, and it means that you can only get 1 to 2 kills without having to reload. And also the mobility on this weapon is extremely slow, so that means unlike a lot of the other assault rifles in this game without any attachments on it, you can't really play as aggressive as you want to, which is kind of a shame because if it wasn't for those two attributes... Where is this guy going? The SCAR would easily be one of, if not the best assault rifle in the game. But hey, luckily this weapon got a buff, so hopefully more people will now use the SCAR. So yeah guys, that's of course going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it down below, as well as make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so that way you guys will not miss new upload from me. So yeah, that's of course going to be it for this video. I hope to see you in the next one.